Welcome to the Fox 17 Rock and Review on the web. I'm hanging out with Jimmy Olander from Diamond Rio, one of the few amazing players I think that can get pedal steel sounds that good out of a guitar that looks like a Telecaster.
How about that?
Very impressive. Thanks for hanging out with me, Jimmy.
My pleasure.
You know, we're talking about your Joe Glaser guitars, and
Right.
You started playing them while you were in college back in the early 80s when you were 4 years old. And, and so, you know, you were one of the original guinea pigs with one of these, and I recognize this one from seeing you guys in concert so many times with Diamond Rio. And I always loved the pick guard on this, but I didn't realize, you know, you were doing those cool moves with the guitar, and I just thought, wow, man, he's really into his playing. But it's actually this device.
It's the string benders. Yeah, I started playing one of these guitars, so it's a much a part of my playing as it is, you know, okay, now I'm going to pick up a string bender guitar and play that type of thing. So it's, and it's treated me well. I really like that. I guess I'm maybe a frustrated steel player.
Well, you started out on banjo.
I did. I moved here as a banjo player and was a very proficient banjo player, and nobody cared. So I had to learn to play the guitar to try to make a living, and so far so good.
Well, yeah, and you play multiple instruments, you know, with Diamond Rio. But I mean, obviously with this one, you know, and Joe Glaser and his team have a dedicated person now that just install these on guitars for people. And since you had one of the first three.
I did.
That he made, and you were explaining to me about the fine tuners up here. Could you go into a little more depth for the viewers on this?
Yeah, these are tuning stops. I can tune them for a half step.
Okay.
Or but I've got these tuned for a whole step.
Gotcha.
Which is more like that Nick Nair steel, Nick Nair. So
Yeah.
I've got that thing going on with both of these.
Right.
And the cool things about having both of these with diagonal bends, you can get things going in opposite directions, doing stuff, weirdo stuff where you couldn't do it inside of a chord.
Oh, it sounds
where
great.
you couldn't do that. So,
Well, you were saying this lever is attached to your guitar strap
to my G.
and actually pulls up.
Yeah, I push down and it does. It's an up pull. I've got the tension. There's a spring inside that you set the tension, so it's not. I'm not leaning at it out of tune and stuff
And then
like that.
this one, as I researched it before you came on with me, is actually attached to your belt.
To my belt, and so
Right.
when I push this away, it does that.
So do you have to buy a particular kind of jeans for this to hook onto?
Well,
so
I tell you, wherever that's placed, yes, I found myself going way out here, man.
Because I'm saying maybe some denim jeans do not hold up as well as others when you're in concert.
So far, I haven't broken any.
That's great stuff. Well, it's an impressive guitar, and I mean, you're playing. I mean, you know, you guys started off in 1984 with Diamond Rio, and so you got inducted into the to the Opry in '98.
That's right.
Ridiculous amount of hits and Grammys and everything else. But let's talk a little bit about your charity work. I've heard so many great things about you. Well, and you guys do some incredible charity work here.
Yeah, well, for a long time we've had a celebrity golf tournament, and that kind of went the way, you know, that some of these things do. And 9 years ago, Renee Bierman in our office and I came up with a charity run that we do in conjunction with the Country Music Marathon. It's called Team Rio.
Right.
And we are running for United Cerebral Palsy this year.
Now, where can people find out more about this online, too, Jimmy?
TeamRio.org.
Okay.
DiamondRio.com will both get you links to doing that. It's a really, really fun thing. We're actually ramped up and training for this and got great coaches. We do group runs Tuesdays and Saturdays, and you get your training schedule and stuff like that. There's a very little monetary commitment to raise money for the charity.
What a great cause.
Oh, it's great. And the thing about Team Rio is there's no expenses. You know, all the monies that are donated goes straight to the charity.
Wow.
I mean, we've got running shoes, you know,
Yeah.
everybody buy your own running shoes.
Yeah.
Join the Country Music Marathon, and then all the money's
And you're actually going to push a wheelchair for this one, I understand.
That's right. That's right. This is going to be
So it's a run and a workout.
Yeah. This is our slogan is pushing the limits this year.
That's
awesome. Pushing it for the full. So
Wow.
I've got to push. I think it's going to be about 6 or 7 different people that cannot do the marathon that have CP for the full 26.
Right.
And then I got to hop on a plane and play in Texas that night.
That is incredible. Well, you know, you guys are still so great in concert. As I mentioned, I had seen you the last time at the Opry in the last year or so, and you guys still sound incredible. And it's the original members together since 1984.
That's right. All the original guys.
And you're still making new, fresh music, and any new CDs on the way?
Man, I'm working at the moment, yes. I was working all day yesterday.
Well, I appreciate you taking a break today and joining us here on the Fox 17 Rock and Review. Be sure and check out all the great stuff that Diamond Rio is doing, and check out their charity work as well. Thank you for watching the Fox 17 Rock and Review.